Hi, my name is Gerhard Gschwandtner and we are here with Rick Blaboli. He is the President of Marketing Innovators. Welcome, Rick.
Good to be here, thank you.
Can you explain people performance management to me?
Our industry has had trouble defining itself over time. We've called it incentives and recognition, loyalty. And I think that people performance management is more accurate in pulling in all of those different disciplines. So it's really about how we are moving towards using integrated business solutions and strategies to optimize the performance of both employees and customers.
How does it work?
The key drivers to any business is financial performance. And obviously we need sales to drive that. It's the tip of the sword, if you will. And so what we need to do is to find ways for salespeople to actually go out and cultivate new customers, and then how the internal employees support that sales effort.
So you want an orchestrated effort between the customer support team and the sales team to help the customer win?
Absolutely. It's an area that we've actually called now the human connection. The connection we're trying to drive is that salespeople aren't on their own, and also that they are trying to find out what it is that the customer wants. So they become the promise makers. What we have to link to then are the internal employees who have to deliver on that promise and become promise keepers. And all those efforts need to be aligned so that ultimately we can drive financial performance for the company.
Rick, I imagine there are a lot of CEOs that say, well, our people are paid for that. Why do I need to do more than that?
Well, there's interesting drivers to that. In today's world, there's a crossing between the employee and a consumer. We see in our average daily lives how we want to be treated and what we demand, if you will, from the places where we shop and where we go to have dinner and so on. What's happening as we are a consumer, we now need to see how we want to treat the customers where we work every day. So now we need some different drivers. It's not just the base compensation, but in fact there are some things that we need to lead us down the road to do the kinds of behaviors that our customers expect from us.
So you're really alluding to the fact that we need to match people performance management together with customer experience management and create a bridge.
Absolutely. The consumer behavior we are very familiar with in the marketplace. Marketing for a long time has been able to segment what customers want, and they even go out and ask, would you like to be communicated through phone or fax, email, voicemail? What we need to do is to take those kinds of disciplines into the internal side of the company. Use the market segmentation on our own individuals. Ask employees, how would you like to be communicated with? By phone, by fax, by email, by voicemail. Very unique and different, but it's a way in which we treat our internal people as a customer and segment them like we would the external market.
So you want to improve the human connections within the organization?
What we want to do is to align all of our employees in this continuum of different people, from the people who supply us with raw materials, to the people who produce, to the people who distribute, who service, and even who collect funds. We need to align all of those energies with each other because they are all customer contact points, and it becomes more and more vital that sales get supported up and downstream and people get recognized and rewarded for aligning themselves with corporate mission.
So what you're saying is that in the old world we talked about incentives, and it seems like that addressed only one slice of the pie. And what you're proposing is address the entire pie.
There's a lot of research that's coming out today. Northwestern University is at the forefront, called the Forum for People Performance Management. And a recent study just talked about we're changing from a push economy to a pull economy. Interestingly, let me describe that, is the push economy was that we manufactured goods and services. We anticipated a customer's need, we took it to market at the right place at the right time so that we could meet the need. They're really trying to say that we're reversing that. The pull economy says that the customer will tell us what they need and when they need it, and suppliers are going to have to do and supply on that timeline.
Isn't that what Dell is doing? They build the machine only once they have a custom order.
Those are examples. Dell is doing that. You can get cars now that you can order online, order the kinds of interior colors and so on. We are seeing it already today, and I think it's going to become more prevalent in the future.
So, which means that companies need to deal with the employees a little bit differently. We are going to explore that question tomorrow. So tune in. We're going to talk with Rick Blaboli. He's the President of Marketing Innovators.